Good morning. My name is Kim Barrett, and this is all about real estate with Kim Barrett. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. If not, welcome back. Glad to see you. Glad to hear from you. Please comment. If you have any questions about the content that I'm sharing, or if there's something that you would like me to talk about in a future video, please let me know. And I'd love to know where you're from, and how long you've been in the business. Are you a new or newer agent? Because this is a channel for real estate agents, period. It's not just a channel for new and newer agents, but for seasoned agents as well. As of October of 2025, I have been in the business 44 years. It's true, I got into the business right out of college, having met a home builder as a customer, waitressing and bartending to put myself through school, who said to me, "Kim, what are you going to do when you graduate?" And I said, "I'm going to get a job. I've got tuition to repay." And being a single mom at that time, I had 2 mouths to feed, and I needed to make money. And he said, "Well, if you get a real estate license after you graduate, I will let you handle the sales of my subdivision." I didn't even know what a subdivision was, to be honest. But I did get a real estate license, and I took off my first year and a half in the business and never looked back. And I love this business, and there's so many ways to make great monies in this business and income that you can provide for you and your family long term. But you have to know what works and what doesn't. And the sad part about this is that every agent so far that I've ever met was taught to build a sphere of influence when they got in the business. Build a sphere of influence and they will come. Friends, family member, neighbors, co-workers, influencers, people that might is the operative word, refer you to someone who's thinking about buying or selling. Well, might is a big word. I don't want a might. I want to know that if I'm going to invest myself, my time, my money, my energy into something, I want a return I can count on. And the only thing you're ever going to be able to count on is yourself. Why give that away? When you build a sphere of influence, you're giving that away, and you're becoming dependent on your sphere, waiting for the phone to ring, waiting for someone to call you in 6-7 years and say, "We're thinking about making a move." Or waiting for them to call and say, "Hey, I know someone who's thinking about making a move." I don't want to ever become dependent on anything or anyone except myself. And the only way to do that is to go out there and do it. So I had no sphere of influence when I got in the business. I had no budget to put towards a business, and I had no previous exposure to an entrepreneurial background. I just graduated from college, got a real estate license, jumped in the business, and took off. But what I did was I learned the beautiful, beautiful lesson of specialization. And that's for another conversation. If you're interested in really, truly growing your business, whether you're a new agent, a newer agent, or a seasoned agent, it's never too late. But you have to specialize. When you specialize, you're not waiting for the phone to ring, because people are seeking you and your expertise. It's very different, very exciting. And my specialization was new construction. A home builder gave me an opportunity to get a real estate license and help him sell the homes in his subdivision, and I sold them. And I kept going and learning and growing and learning and growing. And I've learned so much about this business. Every agent needs a mentor. I had no mentor. but I had something better. I had a motivation. I had a passion to learn everything that I could about the field I had chosen to work, and that was real estate. And I'm still learning even today. So welcome to All About Real Estate with Kim Barrett. This is the channel for real estate agents. I'd love to know where you're from. If you'll comment, please let me know where you're at in your real estate career. New agent, newer agent, seasoned agent, struggling agent, where are you at? How can I help you to achieve the success you're looking for? And is it reasonable? How much are you worth per hour? That's a great question. Brokers don't ask their agents that. That's the number one question I ask agents when I recruit or even interview someone. And they don't have to be an agent before they join me. I want to know what someone thinks they're worth per hour. What do you feel you're worth per hour? Because you want to get that and you want to grow that. So how do you grow what you're worth per hour if you don't know where you start? I've got lots to share with you, and we'll save that for another video. But at this point, I just want to say this is part 2 of the number 1 facade in real estate, which is creating a sphere of influence. And don't waste your time. Until the next time, God bless and have a great day. And if you like what you're hearing, and if this channel is something that you've just discovered and you feel it could be an asset to you, please let me know that. Please let me know if you have any questions. Please like the channel, subscribe to the channel, share the channel. I have a saying that when we share, there's always more. When we don't share, there is no more. So please share the channel, and let's really work together to grow your business and mine. Until the next time, thanks.